Okay, guys, so today I wanted to start to talk about what it takes to get started in trail running. I would say one of the biggest things is a sense of adventure. The reason to trail run versus just run on the roads is probably the exploration and the idea of having scenery around you. I also think it is a little easier on your body as long as you don't fall. There are definitely tripping hazards and things to fall over on the trails, but as long as you don't fall, the softer surface is probably better for your body, and you're less likely to get repetitive stress injuries because you're moving side to side and up and down and not hitting the same way all the time. I think it develops you into a more well-rounded athlete than just road running by itself. As far as getting started, you don't really even need trail shoes. You just need to have a route with the trail and know your way around so you're not going to get lost. You can now run these days with download an app like All Trails or something like that to help you not get lost. I think it's beneficial if you can find a trail running group like a club, or like we have in our area, Dallas Dirt Runners and North Texas Trail Runners, or go to a running store. And real often they'll lead runs out on the trails, or know of groups that run out on the trails. That's a great way to get started because you get lots of tips and you have someone there that knows the route that can help lead you around. And it's just a real good way to start socializing as well. You do not need trail shoes to start out. There are some benefits to trail shoes. I'll talk about those in a minute. But when I started trail running in the early 90s, I had friends that were training for the Pikes Peak Marathon, but none of us even knew if there were any trail shoes that existed. I think about all that were out there were some lightweight hiking boots and things like that. Montrail might have had a version of trail shoe, but I wasn't aware of it. So I just ran in regular running shoes, and it's fine for short runs. You can do it anytime. The advantages to trail shoes is it will grip a little bit better. You're probably a little less likely to slip and fall because you've got some connection, better grip and connection to the ground. But don't let buying a pair of trail shoes be to stop you from starting to trail run. It's also really good to not necessarily have to put the investment into trail shoes until you know if you're going to like it. So you just go out there on the road shoes, go for a short run on the trails. Preferably, if you can find a group to run with, that would even be better. But otherwise, you can just do it on your own, especially if one of the things that is a little bit more difficult with trail running is the navigation. You have to know your way around, or have a app to help you get back on course, because there are a lot more twists and turns, and it is a little more difficult to navigate. You do have to watch your footing, and like I said, I don't think you really need anything other than just your road shoes and a sense of adventure and a little bit of knowing where you're going to take off. Other things to keep in mind is throw out the paces of what you're used to on the road. You won't be able to run that. Most likely won't be able to run that fast on the trail. For one thing, the trail is softer, the dirt trails, so it's sucking more of your energy when you impact. You're not bouncing back as well. And also just the fact that there are a lot more twists and turns and little sharp ups and downs that will vary your pace. So even once you start trail running, your times are going to vary a lot based on the terrain you're on. So you just have to get used to that idea. Another thing that you will probably need eventually is a way to carry some hydration or nutrition, particularly carrying like water or some sort of electrolytes when you get really going far. You don't need that at the beginning, but once you're going beyond maybe an hour, you probably need a way to carry some hydration, especially in the hot summer. You can do a handheld bottle. You'll see people that are wearing waist packs with a bottle in it. You'll see people that are wearing waist belts that will stick a bottle in there. And then there are the vest. I don't think you need a vest until you're running much further. I don't use my vest unless I'm running 15, 20 miles. And then If I'm even in a race, I real often don't wear the vest because there's aid stations more often than that, and I'm able to just refill real quickly. Some people prefer wearing the vest because they're able to carry all their nutrition, all their extra clothes, anything they might need. But you definitely don't need it to start. So don't let the cost of all these extra little things you'll see trail runners run with be a detriment to getting yourself out there and trying to run. Don't be afraid to go out there and walk a lot. I mean, hiking is great. Doing a run walk is great. Just get used to being out on the trails and enjoying. Actually, a run walk might be very good at the beginning because you're able to be more careful, watching where you're stepping. I real often still run a lot of the trail, but then when I get up to a hill, I'm often walking that, or if I get to a part that's real technical, real treacherous with lots of rocks or things like that, I'm walking through that. Anyway, the trail is a great place to be. I love being outside on dirt trails. I hope you give it a try. I just don't want you to feel like you have to have all the pieces of gear before you get started. Anyway, I just thought I would share that video. Give me your thoughts below if you think I've missed anything or not talked about something, or what your experiences have been getting started on the trails. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day and keep moving.